Philadelphia Eagles defense has been playing well over the past few weeks but have stayed consistent in the red zone throughout the season. Philadelphia boasts the league's top-ranked red zone defense, allowing 42.37% of red zone possessions to be touchdowns. The Eagles will be challenged against the Saints' red zone offense, which has scored touchdowns on 69.57% of their red zone trips, fourth in the NFL. New Orleans won the red zone battle, going 4 for 5 against the Eagles in their Week 11 matchup. To be quite frank, the Eagles have to hold the Saints to field goals if they wish to beat them. Well, you know, football games come down to about 1, 2, or 3 plays a game, and situational football is an aspect of that, and I think it's something that I know Sean, Coach Payton, I know myself, we put our teams in these positions to work and practice, and not only just this week, but back in OTAs, back in training camp, and you have to prepare your players that way to understand that these situations can win or lose a football game for you, said Eagles head coach Doug Peterson. Our defense, we weren't as good in the beginning of the year and we're getting a little better now towards the end, and of course the Saints' offense is tremendous. They are explosive and they do a really good job of scheming you up in those situations too, and have a play that maybe you haven't seen on tape, whether it be offense or defense. It is important and you have to make sure that you don't get caught off guard. The Eagles held on for a thrilling victory against the Bears. The incredible season is still alive. Next up, the Saints in the divisional playoffs. Make sure to keep following along the rest of the way. Take 5 seconds to sign up for our free Eagles newsletter now. The Saints have an influx of players that can challenge the Eagles, the main one being Alvin Kamara, 18 touchdowns, followed by Michael Thomas, 9 touchdowns, and Mark Ingram, 7 touchdowns. Payton also finds ways to get Tre'Quan Smith and Taysom Hill the ball in certain packages, as the pair have a combined 7 touchdowns. The number one thing's their personnel, Peterson said. They can bring Taysom Hill in there and play some wildcat and have the ability to run and throw the football down in there, which is tough to defend. Obviously, Mark Ingram's a beast of a running back. He's strong and powerful, and then they can do so many things with Alvin Kamara and just jet sweeps and motions and empties, and Michael Thomas, he is a receiver that is so big and long. It is just the personnel, the matchups that they can create, and that has kind of been their issue, and that's been positive. It has been good because they are scoring points, and it is an issue for defenses. The Eagles can give up the yards to the Saints, but they need to keep the points at a minimum. Holding the offense to field goals will certainly even the odds.